I still feel it wasn't the fairest of them all, and Akita would have been the best. Yes, because this is an issue that everybody knows. It was just lumped on us.
Do you see any immediate reaction to the court ruling? Are you going to complete discontinuation?
We leave it at that. I think it pleases them so. It serves their faces. Thank you.
Come to this, it has come to knowledge classify the state has entered. Does this please you? How do you accept this?
No, I wish to proceed on the trial so that the case will be settled. As of now, to me, for them to say it's nolle, it's not fair to the people who are accused.
Do you see any action from
Well, you're asking a witness. I'm not one of the accused. I don't know what they are going to do.
Oh.
Thank you, sir. Just want to do that. Honorable, how are you? Yes. Congratulations, at least the case has been entered into a nolle. We just want to hear your reaction to the nolle that has been entered by the state. What's your... Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. Is that with him? Okay, like this, huh?
Yeah. Stand this way.
Yeah. You can come this side here.
Where are the others? You've got enough coverage? Everyone visible?
Yeah, I think this side also.
Okay. I think you can now start your machines so that you ask him properly. I will do some explanation as to what just happened so that the public can know. But I'll let him first start. So, Honorable Susan, the state has entered the nolle classify. How do you receive this judgment?
Well, we take note and accept what the DPP have directed. Although this is a process that is very much abused. It's a channel that has been abused. Individuals have been made to suffer at the hands of the state, only to enter prosecutors at the end of the day. So we take note, we accept it, we are relieved that we are finally free. We can join our families, we can go about our own businesses. So we thank our lawyers for standing with us all the way up to this point. We thank our immediate families for being with us. We thank the wider UPND family also for their solidarity and other sympathizers up to this point in time. I want to say that this case, which has been discontinued by the DPP, is part of the wide approach that was hatched by the former government to stop our current president from contesting the 2021 elections. This was part of the plot. You remember that after the 2016 elections, Edgar Lungu's government knew that they had to steal those elections in order to remain in power. And therefore they hatched a two-pronged plot to stop HH from appearing on the ballot. One, they wanted to eliminate HH, and there are several examples of that. You are all witnesses to several in prison for 4 months. That was part of the plot. The other plot involved, calling back the tired chorus of privatization, just to find something wrong with HH, which was not there. And as in previous cases, that privatization plot failed lamentably. And what did we see when this plot began to lose steam? The PF government under Mr. Lungu hatched other plots. At one time, we heard somebody shouting that the HH had buried guns in Shibunji at his in-laws' farm. So policemen were dispatched to go and dig up his fields, the fields of his in-laws, to no avail. All these were sinister, plots to stop HH from contesting the elections. The gassing. And then this 1924 farm. This was designed to find something that would, block HH from appearing on the ballot paper. This case was not there. This case has never been there. We all know why the Perunas were running away from. They've been appearing, they've been speaking to the media at various fora. They are running away from any individual who wanted to force them to appeal a case which they had lost. But somehow, somebody was determined that the Perunas must be found so that they append their signatures to appeal a case which they had lost. PF, Mr. Lungu, and his surrogates were determined to stop HH from contesting. And you saw that when this 1924 farm began to run into trouble, somebody decides to round up HH's family members, whom they coached to tell the world that HH had stolen cattle from them. We saw what happened. Those people came out in the open and confessed what had happened to them. We had a dirty government. We had a terrorist government that was hatching evil plots against citizens. We saw that the aim was to ensure that HH does not appear. We had people swearing upon their mothers' graves that HH will never enter State House. That HH will never appear on the ballot paper. Even when he went to Mulungushi to go and nominate, we saw the delay there. Other people were taking 20 minutes, they were out. HH remained in Mulungushi for an eternity, hoping that some miracle would happen that would stop HH from appearing on the ballot paper. Alas, God is with HH. God is great. Amen. Their evil intentions could not come to fruition. The inevitable had to happen. HH nominated and became president, a presidential candidate. But even when that happened, you saw the amount of obstacles that were placed in his campaigns. HH was not allowed to campaign. He was under house arrest. They were so determined to ensure that HH does not enter State House. His helicopters were not allowed to fly. In the meantime, they allowed an individual who was spewing hate and precipitating national division was given an aeroplane to fly and fit that. But HH could not. We are all witness to what happened to HH in Chipata. We are all witness to what drama unfolded on the core belt when Edgar Lungu ensured that HH never stepped foot on the core belt. But Zambian people, what they are, solved the war is. And they elected HH on the 12th of August with an overwhelming mandate. He is now the president of this country. We must thank Zambians. We must thank God. These people who are planning evil are not gods to predetermine people's destinies. HH is now the president of this country. The winning of HH by such a wide margin I think has left the careers, the political careers of those individuals who are plotting evil in tatters. Their careers are in ruins. They are wallowing in absolute shame, licking their rotten wounds. What I can say on behalf of my friends is that these people who have demonstrated capacity to plot evil, to plot intrigue, to precipitate national division, must never be allowed to come anywhere close to the corridors of power again, because this nation is going to disintegrate. Thank God there was divine intervention. They were not allowed to proceed. These despicable individuals represent the scum of this earth, who must never come anywhere close to the corridors of power, because the way we know this country was not going to be the case if they are allowed to win. Wise people will take lessons from this episode, but foolish people will continue to justify their actions and say that they have no regret with what has happened. Those are foolish people who must never be allowed to come anywhere close to the corridors of power. To those policemen who sold their professionalism to the devil, I have this message. They must also reflect. You do not allow yourself, if you went to training, you do not allow yourself to fight political battles which you don't understand. I want to ask those people, those policemen, where the people that we are sending them are now today. Politicians are seasonal. Political schemes are seasonal. When you, as a professional policeman, allow yourself to be used to fight political battles, when tables turn as they have turned down, you have nowhere to hide, and your political career is in jeopardy. I want them to reflect on this, that you do not allow yourself to be used by politicians to fight dirty political battles of which you know nothing about. So I am happy, we are happy that we are finally free to pursue our own. But surely things, as our lawyer said, things would have been done much better. We are also happy that we are in this new dawn, where we are beginning to see that government officers, professional bodies are rediscovering their feet and are acting professionally, which was not the case only a few weeks ago. So this is what we wanted to see. This matter should not have come this far. This matter should have been resolved way back if the people were enjoying the freedom that they are now enjoying. So yes, in a nutshell, we are relieved that we are out. We are happy so that we can pursue our own things. Thank you very much.
Honorable, maybe just a question. Do we see you making a move to seek for complete dropping of the case?
We'll sit down with our lawyers to start a way forward.
Council, just quickly tell us, what does this mean? And do we see the state coming back and rebounding on this case since this is a nolle?
Look, let me start by saying that the president, who interestingly is not even a lawyer, is providing leadership even to people who are professional lawyers as to how things should be done. In his first speech, you heard what the president said. Investigate your cases thoroughly. Before you detain people, before you arrest people. We cannot be having nolle prosequi being, tossed around like it were confetti at some wedding. We cannot have nolle prosequi being used as a way of keeping citizens under a dark cloud of an accusation. Let me put it in context. A nolle prosequi is different from an acquittal. It means that the cloud of suspicion is still hovering on the heads of the accused person. So they are free, but bound in chains everywhere they go. What we want for the citizens of this country. And this is what the president wants, is absolute freedom, where people walk with their heads high. People can stand and sing of Zambia, proud and free. A land of work and joy, in unity, not in persecution. This we have said no. And our president has been sounding this message over and over again. The DPP, Madam Siyuni, could have done better on the treason case involving our president. You know it. It took her 4 months to come and enter a nolle prosequi when she could have advised the police that there's no case here. Even this case for Sejani and Queen Mukuni and the colleagues, DPP knows it. The police officers know it. There's no case. There's never been a case. This was political persecution to capture, to hamstring, to make it difficult for HH to have foot soldiers. This is a democracy. So we are saying that, yes, we respect the decision of Madam Siyuni, but we are not impressed, and we are not going to be jumping around in excitement. No, because we know our rights. We deserve better. We deserve professionalism, where things are said as they are, that there's no case here.
Yeah.
What Madam Siyuni should have done was to say, go to the magistrate in Choma and offer no evidence, so that these people are acquitted and are absolutely free. That is what I want to stand for. That's what my president would have wanted. DPP has autonomy, enjoys autonomy under the Constitution. We cannot tell her what to do. The president cannot tell her what to do. And you've heard the tone that has been set by the president. He does not want to interfere with professionals, but he wants them to act professionally. It's a high benchmark. It's a high standard. We want a DPP who's able to say that this case, leave it. There's no evidence here. Not a DPP who will allow a wrong to go to an extent where people are abused. These people spent nights in the cells, as you know. They were sleeping in the floors. For what? What was it for? And should it end just like this with a nolle prosequi? No. We are going to engage the DPP. I'm going to sit down with my clients and advise them their rights. Because even if you've been given a nolle prosequi, you can still sue the state for malicious prosecution. You can still sue the state for false imprisonment. They still have rights. And this government of Hakainde Hichilema is a government of laws and not a government of men. It's a government that respects fundamental rights and freedoms. That's what I wanted to clarify, that this nolle is not something my clients are excited about. They are not going to be jumping around like children to say, hey, we've got a nolle prosequi. You're not going to see that because they know their rights.
Are there avenues to push for a complete discharge or acquittal given the nolle?
There are avenues for just about anything. There are avenues for just about anything. That's why we have the judiciary, which is an independent body of the state. We have the Constitutional Court. Someone can actually challenge a nolle prosequi. In the Constitutional Court, the constitutionality of all these decisions can be challenged. The legality of all these decisions can be challenged. Even the decision of the president can be challenged. So a decision of the DPP, if you're not happy about it, there are avenues. What we don't encourage is people taking the law in their own hands. It's a government of laws. HH has brought about a new dawn, a new way of doing things. If you've got a grievance, if you've got a dispute, there are channels. And that is how it's going to be. It's a new thing and it's a beautiful country to live in right now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Are you confirming you're going to take on the DPP?
No, I have not received instructions. All I'm trying to do is to give general guidance that even the DPP, if despite having autonomy under the Constitution, her decision can be challenged. She can be criticized. There's a freedom of expression that Zambians enjoy. You cannot be getting excited. Let's not lower the standards, guys. Let's not get excited about things that mean nothing. If you give someone a nolle prosequi when that person is absolutely innocent, it's not satisfactory. That person should have the freedom to say, DPP, I respect your decision, but I'm not amused. Even courts have the power to render judgments, correct? We respect those judgments, but there are times when we disagree. You can say, Judge, I respect your judgment. I respect your decision, but I beg to do what? I beg to differ. So you have channels available. You can go to the Court of Appeal if it's a High Court decision. You can go to the Supreme Court. All I'm saying is that any decision that is made by these public officers, if you're not happy about it, you can say it, that I'm not happy about it. And there are avenues that it can be addressed.